Well, good afternoon, Dominica. It's your boy Narin. You might be wondering what's going on this afternoon. You normally hear me in the morning, but the Narin Show, we always say expect the unexpected. And when we have matters of substance to bring forth to you, we don't look at what time of the day it is. And it's all about the Canefield Urban Council election, which is scheduled to take place next week, September 30th. And we have with us today one of the candidates, Maggie, Goldie, Seaman. I'm giving you all the names. In the event you only knew her by one, it is the same Margaret, it's the same Maggie, it is the same Goldie. So good afternoon, Maggie. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the Narin Show, the most talked about show.
Yes, Narin, it is talked about very well.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Hi, everybody. This is Margaret, as Narin said, and family members, close friend know me as Goldie, and including the Canefield community people, because when I introduced myself to them as Margaret, they said Margaret. I was like, this is Goldie, and then they get familiarized with me. So, hi everyone.
All right. So you see why I had to put out all your alias, all your names, and what have you.
Right?
So persons don't go mixing up. Oh, I want to vote for Maggie, but it's Goldie. So you have her. It's the same one in all. So Maggie, just tell us, in not so many words, why should the Canefield persons give you that support, give you that vote? I believe your slogan is your voice, make a choice.
Yes, your voice,
why
make a choice.
Should the Canefield voters give you that confidence next week?
Narin, I believe in development, one. I believe in growth. I believe that when persons work cohesively as a team, including me being part of that team, which I'm hoping that I will make that team, I believe in we putting together a better community, a better environment to live in, more social locations for persons to indulge in doing stuff, especially during the summertime when parents have nowhere to put their kids. Okay. I walk through the Canefield area and I notice a lot of young persons. So if we put our minds together, we know that we can put skill work, so that young persons between the ages of 9 to 17 can get themselves engaged. Cultural activities. We want to upgrade our playing field. One of the things I noticed that we're challenged with, we don't have our own health center. Can you imagine that? Canefield is a huge community.
A large community.
7 hamlets. Think of it, wow. 7 hamlets, and we don't have a health center. So we're going to push forward to getting that done. The Editola Park, I noticed we're not utilizing it as the way it should be utilized. That too will be developed. I believe I can make a difference within the community. I want to be a voice for the people that have no voice. I want to contribute meaningfully, not just there being a person who resides in Canefield, but somebody who is working with the people to make a difference. All
right, Maggie. But Maggie, I must say to the viewers of the Narin Show and Dominica by large, even those who will look at us tonight on the internet and what have you. From the time I saw your name as one of the candidates, I was very, very much pleased with that, because I have known you for about 2 decades, Maggie.
Yeah, that
it's
is
very
true.
long, and I've always known you to have that family embracement, that you're a community person, and you're always giving. So now I am just seeing that you are now just taking that giving spirit that you have to another level, where you can serve not just your immediate friends and family, but the community at large.
Yes.
So I think it was a very good decision for you to step up. And I believe you are the type of persons that councils really need. Councils should be made up of a wide array of persons, but persons who can probably set aside political differences and serve the community.
I agree with
that. Based on the merits and what have you is before us.
And having said that, Narin, there are other members on the group that are going up. We have 8 candidates going up. And there are a few of us like Alan Wilson, Ian William, Nakisha, Yearwood. We have Derry Lestrade, who's a young person representing the youth, and myself decided, why don't we just come together and look? We are going up as individuals, but if we really want to see something work in the positive, we decided, let's campaign together rather than we campaigning individually. So we beefed up each other. I mean, yes, I'm doing my own campaign with you right now, and otherwise, but at the same time, that calls teamwork. When we put our minds together, we have meetings. we go around the areas, you know, it makes things even lighter
Right.
and better, you know what I'm saying?
And that makes absolute sense because if you guys share a shared vision, a common, goal for the how you would like to see the community, then it makes a lot of sense that you come together and put your resources, your mindset, and everything, your God-given talents to see how you could achieve the same goal that on the same objective.
Yeah, well said.
You know,
Well said.
Maggie, so
Yeah.
as I said, I was very much pleased to see you on the ticket, Maggie. It was very good to me to see that, hey, she's going out there and continuing that giving spirit, that building, but on a community
in
level.
a different capacity.
Yes, Maggie.
Different capacity.
And one of the things I note from your flyer is iron sharpen iron, one person to sharpen or
Sharpen
help the
another.
other. Could you just expound for the viewers, Maggie?
Yes, so in other words, if I have something good, a good talent, Naren has his own talent. We have persons that are less unfortunate. The unfortunate persons maybe did not go to a high school, maybe cannot learn to read and maybe have not even know how to read and write. We persons that are able, we can assist that person so they can
Okay.
develop and attain something. Some persons are skillful, some persons are academically inclined, some persons are not. You know, so if we have and it's like loving your neighbor.
Yes,
As the Bible
yes.
says, you should love your neighbor as yourself. So if
Correct.
your neighbor is less fortunate, like sometimes I cook and then I give my neighbor some food, that for me is helping another person to elevate and make them feel just as important like anybody else. So I'm saying we all are one person, we just happen to do our things differently. Yes.
So you have heard it, the persons from the Canefield environment and those who are going to view us later on, you should reach out to the persons who are here, those of you who are overseas, and remind them that the election is taking place next week. Is it
September 30th.
September 30th? And the person to look out for is Maggie, Seaman and her team. We
Yes.
always say may the best person win, and Maggie's here, and I mean, without knowing any of the other candidates that well, I can say Maggie. I mean, I know Maggie and I can vouch for her. So you have heard it, you have gotten a clear reason why you should go out and support Maggie. She has outlined her plans for the community. So Maggie, we just want to wish you all the best next week. Go out there, whatever the results is, I know it will be in your favor.
I am hoping it will be some calling out on the persons within the Canefield community who can vote. You have to be registered in Canefield and you can vote between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Canefield Council and Canefield Community Center. So make it a date to remember. If you need transportation, we are also arranging transportation to take you back and forth to the voting center. So I am here to make a difference in the Canefield community, but I need you, the people, to work with me in order to do that and to accomplish it, along with the other persons who will be nominated, elected on the board. And
right.
Naren, thank you for having me.
Maggie, it was a pleasure having you. So Dominica, the Canefield population, the Canefield voters, the Canefield patrons, remember, raise your voice, make that choice, and the choice you should be making is
Maggie,
for
and put your tick by Maggie the ship. I actually have the sailboat, which I
All
really
right.
represent my last name, Seaman. So
Seaman. Okay,
you know, kind of
okay,
forgive
all
it
right.
nicely.
That was a
Yes.
well-picked
Whoever did it, I
symbol.
appreciate that.
So you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, Canefield people. It's your boy Naren. You're locked into the Naren Show. Maggie, thank you very much.
Thank you, and
Blessed
thanks to
love.
everyone, and also my campaign manager. I need to really thank her,
Okay.
Kimberly, and my mentor, Frances E. Bellot. Thank
Kimberly,
you.
is that Kimmy D, the
Kimmy
soca
D,
sensation?
Yes, that's my campaign manager.
Okay, big up yourself, Kimmy D, wherever
Yeah.
you are at this time. I know you're locked into the Naren Show as well.
And then my dearest friend, my buddy, Frances E. Bellot. Thank you so much for being a mentor and pushing me and encouraging me for getting this thing done.
All right.
See you
September
guys.
30th.